Hey guys, welcome back to Crazy Dave's Kitchen. This is a product review. The cool thing about me, Crazy Dave, is my reviews are 100% open and honest. Unfortunately, there are a lot of reviews out there that are scripted and the person is not allowed to say their honest points other than saying a whole bunch of positive stuff. So this product is from a company called VitaCoeur. I know nothing about it. It's called Super Yerba, and it's basically like Yerba mate. It has lion mane in it. Which again, I don't know a lot about these stuff, so I'm going to be using my phone to look it up and find out more about the yerba mate and more about the lion's mane mushroom extract. But it comes in a nice little pack. It's available on Amazon. And some of the stuff that it talks about here is for the effect description says, supports healthy gut flora and digestive function, supports cognitive health and brain function, helps maintain a healthy stress response. So it's supposedly, I guess, a healthy drink. Okay, now going to my phone, because here's what the supplement facts are, and here's some information that I'm going to pop up on the screen as I am reading what I found out. So let's first talk about what is the Super Yerba Mate. Now, the Super Yerba Mate is telling me that what that is basically it's a nutrient-rich supplement from South American. Okay, it has caffeine, antioxidants. It basically enhances your mental focus, increased energy, and improved physical performance without the jitters of caffeine. So I'm assuming that Yerba Mate is a caffeine alternative. Okay, so you definitely don't want to drink this stuff before going to bed. Okay, it also says that it helps to lower the bad cholesterol, so that's a good benefit. It says that it helps to boost energy and focus. Here's another one, okay? If you're on a weight loss trend right now, it says that it helps to reduce your appetite, increases your metabolism, and enhance your fat burning, especially during exercise. So definitely that makes it so that it's a pre-workout drink. Hey, that's cool. Imagine if you're going to get into it and start burning your fat off, you know. It says that it increases your health, for your heart health. Lowers your LDA, bad cholesterol, and it reduces inflammation. Now, that's the Yerba Mate, okay? Now, let's look at lion's mane. I've heard of lion's mane extract, but I don't know a lot about it as well. So the lion's mane extract, same thing. It's for your brain function. It actually says that studies have shown that it actually helps prevent Alzheimer's and dementia. So that's a really good thing. So maybe that's why a lot of people are buying the lion mane extract. It helps to improve your memory, it helps with mental clarity, and it helps to stimulate nerve growth factor called NGF. So I guess it helps to rebuild some of your brain functions in your stuff. But this thing looks kind of cool. It also has probiotics, so that's good. Let's get into this. Let's open this thing up. Let's taste it. I'll give you guys my feedback on what I thought of it, whether I get the jitters, because I am sensitive now as I got older to caffeine. So I sometimes I love caffeine, but you do get the jitters. Let's see if I get the jitters. We're going to taste it as a family. They're going to give me their feedback. I'm going to give feedback back to you guys to let you know what I think. But here we go. All right, guys. So I got my bottle of water. The thing is I looked at this bag all over and it just says, dosage, take one packet once daily. It doesn't say mix it with how many ounces of water. I guess you can mix it with just about anything. But there's nothing on here that says what to do. So I'm just going to put one packet in my big bottle of water and see how it goes. Maybe it might need two, because if you go back and look at some of my other reviews, usually I put 2 packets of those different things that I use in here. So let's go ahead and open the bag. And the bag is resealable. Here's a packet here. Kind of looks like a standard packet that you would mix with, a bottle of water that you get at the store. So they look standard. So I'm thinking maybe 2. Let's go ahead and open up one. And actually pretty hard to open. Yeah, there's no pre-cut on here. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's pretty hard. You got to really, wow, I've got to use some scissors on this. So that's something kind of, but you can kind of get over it. Smells really super good. Let's dump that in here. And I'm still thinking that maybe it's going to be 2 packets, but it is, right now that's 1, and you see it mixing here. one of the things I was concerned with is just the sugar content on here. And it says the sugar is 0, so that's good to know. You can see that it's kind of going in the bottle here. Let's mix it up really, really good. I'm still leaning that it might take 2 packets, but let's see here. And that's what I did. I mixed it up. Still smells pretty decent. It is very weak with 1 packet. So let's go ahead and get the scissors again. And we're going to do 2 packets in here, okay? Put the scissors off to the side. And let's dump that in there. Now that's 2 packets. No weird aftertaste so far. I'm kind of like, don't like those sugar-free drinks where they've got some kind of weird aftertaste in it. But I'm not picking up on that right now. Let's make sure we shake this baby up really, really well. And I think it's shaken up. Got a nice, good color to it. The aroma was a lot better. Let's see. A lot better flavor. It's not overwhelming. It is very, very light as far as the flavoring. I would hate to put 3 packets in. So at this point with 2 packets, it's still pretty light, not overwhelming, enjoyable, and that you want to kind of drink it when you're doing a workout, so it's not overwhelming. But let me go ahead and test this thing out. I'll get back to you guys in a few and let you know whether I get the jitters, how I felt, and go from there. All right, guys, it's been a couple of days that I've been taste testing this Super Yerba Mate, so here's my thoughts. Remember when I grabbed that big bottle? That was 2 servings in that big bottle. The flavor was awesome. So I think that, if you have a smaller bottle and you do the 1 pack, I think that's perfectly fine, especially as a pre-workout because of the Super Yerba Mate, the lion's mane, the probiotics. As far as the jitters, I didn't get the jitters. But of course, I was just sipping it, cruising it. I wasn't pounding it. So I was kind of going with it. And I just had an even flow of energy. No jitters at all. I didn't feel like I just, downed a shot glass, of, espresso. I didn't feel that. So as far as a substitute for those that are heavy coffee drinkers, I think this would be an alternative for you because it's more of a healthier version. So you're not always just pounding that, the caffeine or that, cup of coffee along with all that sugar overload. Because remember, this thing has no sugar. So you're going to get the good flavor. You're going to get your sustained energy with the probiotics. All right, well, there you go. That's my thoughts on this. Highly recommend it for you. I wouldn't do it every day. That's just my take. Okay, but as kind of a, maybe a twice weekly thing or so on, on your own, to kind of see how you feel because everybody's different. But there you go. Thanks for watching Crazy Dave's Kitchen. I'll see you next time.